welcome back everybody to Bear's Rod Shop for April the 27th here in wonderful Texas. Got a little bit of humidity out there today and gonna have a couple of days more of rain. We need it bad. Today's agenda is back on to the Roung-Fu, I'm going to pronounce that right one day, mill, and got the DRO. And I tell you what, I don't know, but you guys, I love this DRO. I just now learning the curves on it, and it's very helpful. I have some backlash in this, of course, of being an older used machine, 2003. But I wanted to get caught back up on this plate for the, if I don't drop everything, for the scale, and took the end off here this morning, and let me show you the reason why. Is the screws that went through, these are 1032s, they were fouling because of my layout on the plate I made, and I had to, if you can, let's get it up here where you can see where the purple's at there. I had to mill off around 20 thousandths to get this so I would have movement back and forth. I had a little bit of movement, but that being reason for my layout, missed the hole, and I needed to be another probably 2 thousandths, but somehow on layout, we punched the hole and it walked on the drill. I mean, I had a good dimple in there, but so I moved over. Well, I moved over too far. 10:30 last night. Should have been in bed. But here is that plate. Now, TIG welded in. Yeah, I need to get a little practice because I got some undercut here. Running a little hotter, running about 130. Should have been running around 115, but got a little undercut. I'm not going to worry with it, but that would fail a welding test. And this is a 1/4 inch, 1.5 inch plate. This is a simple design for you guys that have these Chinese column mills. Hope you'll watch this channel. Welded to a piece of 1x2 1/8 inch wall. It is straight as a pin. And this is the rear back here, and I wanted this left square because I am going to move that DRO arm probably back here and come up with a mask so I can get more swivel on the DRO screen. But let's see if we can get you down in here and lay this out. Let's see if we can zoom this in a lot closer. The original bolt holes. Let's get this thing cranked out of the way here so you can see. And of course, as you know, that these beds being cast, and then they come in here with body filler, of course. I could have took time to got this perfectly, either I wasn't going to machine it, but hand do it with a longboard. But in lieu, I took all my measurements, got a shim here, aluminum, which is about 24 thousandths because it has a hump in the middle back down there. And this will go in. Got a shim in the middle. Already know where it is. It's marked. I've already trimmed this piece before I made it. And then we got good old, I bet you Brian over there at BC Block will know exactly what this is. It's head bolt out of a Mercedes 300D. Can't get any better than that. So we got a socket head here. And I'm going to try to make these videos a little bit longer and more content so I won't lose any subscribers. There's that one on. Let's reach back here and pop this one in. I'm not going to bolt it down. Let's turn this DRO off. disappears out of sight. And this is a lot easier than coming in here and side drilling, and you know, I still got to make the plate that will mount here on the, let's get her down here, will mount here and turn up, and Endits, E-N-O-T-S, give me some good ideas on that. Instead of coming down and using these mounting holes, I'm coming up off the bottom with an L bracket, and then off of this here, 1/4 inch flat bar, I will have the other plate that comes down and grabs the reader, and I'll have slotted holes. That way I can adjust and I can get my 15 thousandths clearance so nothing rubs. Let's lay the reader down over here. Got to be easy since it's glass. Now, if you can get down here, yeah, we can get down low enough. I also have adjustment in and out and back and forth on this. So when I'm tramming this in off the table, I'll be able to adjust it, and I've got around 3/16 overhang that allows for this. Let's pull this out real quick. It's definitely, you know, these have a slope to them, and that reader would foul if this was up flush. So we come out here, I'll put shim in here. I don't know that I need to worry about chips back in here. It's a machine shop, and well, it's a shop. It ain't a machine shop. It's my shop. But anyhow, I may even fill this in with, I've got some welting cord. I'm going to pull down in there from my trim shop. I'm not going to caulk it, because one day I might want to take and redo this. But that's the way that this reader scale is going to fit. And you can see down there, when this is pulled out, I got plenty of clearance. I don't have you in here too close. And but this makes life simple. Then all you do is put the nut on here and pull her down, and I will come through and make sure these shims, but I did before I welded this in place. This is our setup here I came up with to utilize my 50 amp welding whip cord from my welders, and come in here to the back here on the mill, installed me a sub panel which has the 30 amp that this is required for, and I didn't want to throw 50 amps at the variable frequency drive. It says 30, and I tried the ground fault interrupter deals. It didn't work worth a flip, and previous owner says no, just a plain breaker. But that is a good brand new square D breaker. And over here, yes, learning curve for this old bear. I just bring my work right out here to the shop, and tell you what, there are so many functions on this thing. I go all the way down through, and shows radiuses and curves and etc. You know, the DRO is a learning curve. I did watch Blondie Hacks, and finding a 3/16 end mill in my supply. Yep, she was on the bottom of the box. About where they always are. Let's zoom back out here. Today's been a fun day, and I'm fixing to get this, and I'm going to pull the back reader scale off. It does cover right here the oiler fixture, and I want that oiling, so I will pull that off and make a slot, and probably put a small little bead of silicone behind it back on the back reader scale, if we can see it. But that's another part of today's agenda, is to make sure I can get oil back there, and there's no way right now. And Mama Bear put me on that diet last month, and I'm fixing to have me some lunch. I've eaten enough salad. I think they ought to put me out to pasture. 42 pounds down, 4 1/4, let's call it 4 inches off the waist. Got to get rid of this. Got to get down to a young man again. Might want to go to a high school reunion, which already passed. Be the 52nd, 51st one, 50th because of COVID. Yeah, they cancel. And I'd sure love to see what kiddos that I grew up with, went to school, are still hopefully living and doing well. But please, again, thumbs up. Please share. If you like these contents, like I say, we're going to try to get a little bit longer contents and videos made. And hope this, one last time looking at it, makes common sense for if you're just now getting you a column mill. And it's an easy way. Yes, there are going to be different ones. Inco is just like this. And I sure do love the power on the X. Z will get powered, and so will Y. I'm working on those right now. Got the parts ordered, and they should be in here shortly, we hope. Got some more machinist tools ordered over Sunday afternoon. I got me a wibbler and a edge finder and stuff. I have edge finder, but it was beat to pieces. I don't know. It was in the toolbox when I got the tools, but so slowly but surely we're growing. Brian over at Metal Shaver, I'm gonna have to come up to your place, and you had to sit me down, show me how to TIG weld properly. I ain't steady enough when I start feeding that rod. Tried it without a glove on that. That's a no-no. And yesterday, went right through the t-shirt. I had a long sleeve shirt on and a scarf, and forgot to button up the deal. Got to put the leathers back on, because I tell you what, I went in there and this whole chest was blistered. Only welded about 15, I guess 20 at the max. But you guys out there are beginners too with TIG welders. Watch those UV rays, because man, they are blistering. All right, we're going to be out of here and come back. It'll be part 3. I get this all in. Might even paint the thing. You know, I don't know, the old mill, she's got character. Well, you can send me a comment. Paint it or not. I kind of like to look at them ugly welds I made. But yeah, we're going to have a little fun with this project. And we'll get the main screw out here on the X and the Y. And I'll put those ball screws in there. Hopefully we can do a little CNC. Love to make some hunting knives. Be one of my favorites to make right off. Get into the gunsmithing. Still have that planned for June up in Trinidad, Colorado. It's a 2-day course, and learn some gunsmithing. All right, please again share. Look at our Facebook site. We have some interior projects on our albums, different cars that we've done over the years. Need to get some more on there, update it. But come back and visit. Please share, and God bless.